how we scaled our agency from 0 to 10K a month in about 6 weeks, and my personal experiences with that in our agency. So first of all, I'm in a partnership. That's super convenient. Jack and I, we decided to go into business a few months ago after having our own separate agencies. That was one of the best decisions we ever could have made. We were already super good friends and now we could make money together. And another thing that was massive to our success was we enjoyed doing the thing that the other person didn't enjoy. So I was in charge of sales. Jack is in charge of fulfillment. This was a massive thing for us and this has allowed us to scale because we both had our own little things that we had to take care of. So Jack's a bit of a wizard in the ads manager. I could be. He would be easy for me to learn, but there isn't really an advantage of me trying. I wouldn't do a good job as Jack. And when the workload gets too big for Jack, the best thing that we can do is actually outsource it to someone who is equally as good or even better, instead of me learning and doing a mediocre job. On that, the mediocre result. A lot of agencies neglect the results and fulfillment side of things. The last thing we want to do is become a churn and burn agency. We're trying to build an actual sustainable business that works, that we retain clients, we get clients referred to us without us really even having to ask for referrals. But at the end of the day, us getting really good results for clients is really profitable for us in that we make them earn more, they'll then spend more, we can then charge them more. Now, how we've actually gotten clients is very surprising to people. We've gotten a lot of clients through cold calls and we've also gotten a lot of clients through paid ads. But those paid ads aren't performing so well for us right now. That is a bit of a problem for me. Honestly, our ads are pretty rudimentary. There's nothing super special about them. And I'm really stuck in terms of what else we should do. Static ads haven't performed well in months. Our video ads do okay, but the fact of the matter is they can absolutely do better, and I know that for a fact. We've now decided to put client results in our ads. I think the best thing is to show actual tangible results instead of potential clients hearing, sure, we can absolutely help you for $2,500 up front. And then the process being wishy-washy and the clients coming in skeptical. We aim to expectation set. With stuff like Google Ads, the results aren't typically instant. Google needs time to recognize what the aim of the campaign is, then learn some more. After the 4 to 6 week mark, the campaign should be in its stride. The cost per lead has come down and the results are consistent. It's not fair to tell a potential client that we can get them 10 results in a week when the reality is we can only get 1 or 2. And 1 or 2 jobs in a week of launch is great, but they'd feel cheated and pretty disheartened if we initially quoted them 10. Now moving on from getting the clients. Our sales process has really been dialed in. Our conversion rates have gone up a ridiculous amount from sales call to paying client. Look, I'll be honest, our old sales process used to be get on a call, ask 3 questions. Do you have a pulse? Do you have a credit card? And yep, we can help you and you should pay us. We honestly struggled to find out why our sales process wasn't converting, but we then identified that getting people on a call, speaking for 15 minutes, then asking for payment wasn't necessarily the best approach. So it got changed. We now find out about the business, build a custom proposal, walk through it with them, answer any questions, and make it look ridiculous for them to not sign on with us. Look, I'm not going to go into full detail about what we actually do, not because I want to gatekeep, but because the process isn't fully dialed in yet. We are still making changes. We are still making tweaks. And it is not 100% there yet. And I'm definitely not saying that our sales process is the best either. What you should do is look at your sales process after 15, 20 sales calls. If the conversion rates are not where you want them to be, look at why. Don't look at your results and don't look at your process if you've only had 2 sales calls and neither of them have converted into a fully paying client. That has been a little overview of how we've gone to 10K in about 6 weeks, but our entire focus right now is to get to 20K a month. To be honest, we couldn't actually enjoy when we first hit the 10K a month because we were so busy and our entire focus was on getting more clients and converting more people and dialing our sales process even more. But that's okay. I'm not really too upset that I didn't get to celebrate in any way. But look, I hope this has provided some insight on how you can get to 10K a month or even scale from wherever you are at the moment. But I will say this, it wasn't necessarily easy, but it also wasn't necessarily hard. If you want to join a network of like-minded young entrepreneurs like yourself, there is a link in the description